Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of March 17th. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. Hi, buddy. All right, so Gemini, we have our last new moon of this astrological year on the 18th in Pisces, and it's this Pisces stellium technically because you have the sun, the moon, and Mercury all in Pisces right now, where Mercury will go direct on the day that the sun moves into Aries on the 20th. So Mercury will still be in Pisces, but it won't be retrograde anymore. So we will be out of that noise into Aries season, into spring officially. So to bring in that spring, I'm using the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell so that we can tap into that energy. I think it's a nice send-off for Pisces season. Yeah, so let's see what we got going on for Gemini. Okay. Trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transitions, growth. That's kind of what I just said, but here we are for you, is that Gemini, the season is changing. We are moving from winter to spring officially, and what that means and looks like for you is going to be different depending on where you are in your own life cycle. And so you are not towards your season, but your pre-shadow will be a Taurus season, so it's coming up. It's there, and so maybe a little bit of any existential dread that comes up in that time might be popping up, but just look at that. Look at what is ready to change for you. So let's see what is hidden from you at this time. The wastelands, sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. I've just been watching Bridgerton, and like the garden innuendos are amazing. But anyways, so slow down, tend to your own garden. This is a thing that I am just in my stage of life am noticing, is that every stage requires a different way that we operate in it. So in my younger days, I could, go out and like play and be able to just keep going all day long. I literally did just landscaping, which was my career for about a decade of my life. Anyways, yeah, landscaping was my career for a decade of my life, and 30 minutes of it yesterday kicked my ass in so many ways that I could not foresee coming. But I'm just in a different stage of life, and slowing down is just a thing that we have to consider, is that our bodies don't work the same way. It's like, yeah, when I was 20, I could drink all night long, get out of bed and do it the same day. But if I were to drink to that capacity today, I might be out for like a week. Who freaking knows, So Gemini, just assess where you are right now. Listen to your body, because another thing is that we just think that, oh, it's springtime, now we can just charge ahead. Or like when we met the year of the horse, it wasn't meant to just hit the ground running. You have to get to know that horse. You want a relationship before you jump on that horse's back, right? So Gemini, this might be a pause. This is just the pause before any action can be taken. Because this card is what is unfolding. Come to me. Attracting like a rose, receive abundance desires. So this is again saying that this is more about waiting and patience. And yeah, the rose, or like any of these plants, they aren't moving. They are sitting and waiting, and everything comes to them. They just receive sunlight. They receive water. And so Gemini, get into that space of being receptive to what the world has for you. You don't have to be so forceful in your actions, especially right now, is what the cards are saying. Because the grounded action for you to take to envelop this whole reading, Plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. What did I just say? What did I just say? Is that you are here. We are here in this moment, and you just have to be here in this moment. Sometimes air signs, we tend to run ahead of ourselves, of where we want to be, but this is saying be here now, and don't trip over your own footsteps. Be planted in this moment. And yes, you might not see those signs of springs, but you have to trust that you are rooting in the space that you are in. Do not give in to overdoing. And then what else did your cards have here? Trust the season. Trust the season. You cannot trust a lot of things outside of yourself, but you can trust you and nature to run its course. Yeah. And spirit to be there enveloping it all. Because yeah, Mercury retrograde, we're ending it, but we're going to have a post shadow. You can't put more than faith into others. Trusting others fully, completely is going to, disrupt your own rhythms. Yeah. And be comfortable in the rest that you need right now. That is what the Rose Oracle has for you, but we're going to pull a card from the Flower of Life Oracle deck. And so for you, you have animals. The energy of animals reflects our instinctual nature, allowing us to draw on their skills and abilities. Our instincts are what we generally describe as a gut feeling, intuition, or psychic ability. Here, you will be in the flow, and the path of least resistance will prevent itself. So, it came up a little bit in your reading. Animals receive energies. Just like how the plants just sit and plant themselves, animals do not act out of their instincts. They literally just are motivated by what is present to them in the space, and they act as animals act. You are not going to see the squirrels being the birds outside because they act the way that they can act. This guy who's being nice right now is just sitting here being a dog, being being my little homebody baby. And that's just his nature. So Gemini, don't fight your natural instincts. And right now it looks like your body wants to rest and integrate. So trust as the seasons are changing, you will move with them. Don't force it. And I'll see you next week. Bye.